In this episode, we are in Aldershot, which is in Surrey. We look at some fantastic statues, we chat to some locals, and then we walk around the perimeter of an actual military base. And then finally, we look at some tanks. This is a really interesting episode, and it goes a little bit like this. Good morning, everybody. I am in a lovely little place called Aldershot. That's right, I am here in Surrey. And Aldershot is, well, it's known as a military town here in the United Kingdom. And I am only here for literally like an hour and a half. I have a show in a place called Farnham, which is just a couple of minutes up the road. But I thought I'd need to discover this place as I'm so close and come and have a little look at this military town. And no better way to start it other than this monstrosity that I have in front of me. This is the Wellington Statue. Now, it's kind of hard for me to show on camera how big this actual statue is, but it is absolutely ginormous. And this is a statue of the Duke of Wellington. And I believe that the statue was actually made from melted down cannons after the Battle of Waterloo. Sorry, I'm just suffering with hay fever at the moment. But yeah, this particular statue used to be in Hyde Park, and apparently they didn't want it there, so it got moved to this place here, literally in Aldershot, and it looks fantastic just looking out. Real proud horse. And yeah, what a fantastic statue here. The start of what I imagine is going to be quite an interesting episode, looking at all the military sites here in Aldershot in Surrey. Right, it's enough of this statue. Let's go and see something else. Excuse me, mate, I was just wondering if, I'm literally just here for like an hour and a half, I'm working in the area. Yeah. I was hoping to see some sort of like military, I don't know, places, firing areas. I've just saw on that map, is that likely to get there by vehicle or do you have to walk it, or?
I mean, they've knocked most of it down.
Oh, have they, really?
Yeah, most of it's now housing estates.
Oh, okay. For military or not, or just not?
No, there's literally, I mean, like all of this used to be training ground, but
yeah,
turned it into park. The only real part of the old barracks now is if you go down to the Queen's Avenue.
Right.
And then, but it's all mainly sports.
Yeah,
it's all mainly their sports facilities.
Yeah. I've just seen this, when you come in, this is military town, but then the road is all closed. So yeah, I don't know if that's for security or they've just got roadworks going on, who knows?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Anything that you probably would be interested in, you can't actually get to.
Oh, okay.
And if you go straight down,
and
on the left-hand side down there, you've got bomb disposal, military police.
I'll go and have a little see. Yeah. I'll go and have a little look and see. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks for your time and that, and appreciate it. Well, it's a lovely day for you guys as well. And yeah. Bless you. Take care, mate. Good to chat. So I'm not sure if it picked it up on when I was chatting with that chappie in the park, and he was saying that a lot of the chances are I'm not going to be able to get close to anything, and kind of wasn't wrong really. With respect, that is obviously going to be the case, and that's what you would imagine. I'm just walking down, so I drove down this sort of main road, followed his instructions, and basically, as you can see, it's just sort of gated off areas everywhere. It's just fences, barbed wire. But yeah, of course you want the area, it's your military, so you want it to be nice and safe and secure, or not let any old Tom, Dick and Harry be able to walk in and out. So yeah, I'm going to get as close as I physically can. I've already driven past some gates and there was soldiers there. I didn't want to start filming. One, I don't want to get myself in trouble. I'm also not one of those auditor people as well. And also, I don't want to weaken my own military. I'll end up putting this on YouTube, and then I don't want any, people getting intelligence from it from different countries and, compromise us as a country. So yeah, I want to be as respectful and safe as possible. But it's just interesting to get a little bit closer, I suppose. You can see, so this is a sports facility here. So obviously big rugby ground here. we'll carry on, get a little bit closer, and hopefully try and get perhaps as close as safely as possible. So one thing about Aldershot is there is a massive presence of, I suppose, Nepalese people. But when you're walking around the town, you really do notice a certain Asian presence, and perhaps not the usual Asian presence in other British towns, but this one is lots of people from Gurkha descent, because there's such a major presence. And the thing with the Gurkhas, they're famous for having the sharp knives. But here on the outskirts, just by the military police is this, the Gurkha picture framing. So yeah, little businesses set up by the Gurkha people. Here we are, and you can see on the logo is the Gurkha knives, what they're famous for. So yeah, nice little business here set up by the Gurkha people, who are well-established people now in this town and also in the British military as well. But just a little bit more insight into Aldershot and the people that are here. So it's a bit of a non-starter this, unfortunately. I've just spent most of my time just walking around the perimeters of these bases, and you can't get close to anything. But yeah, I mean, it's, as you'd expect, a well sort of fortified area, and yeah. So yeah, I'm struggling to sort of create anything that's kind of interesting, really. There's a sign here for a museum, but I've got to be at work. I've got to go to my show in like literally less than an hour now. So again, I'm not going to really have time to be walking around a museum. I can get a bit closer, have a little look and see what it is all about. But yeah, I don't have time for a museum, unfortunately. I think what the frustrating thing is, you can actually hear it, things going on, and you can see sort of soldiers going round and whatnot in vehicles. You don't really want to pull out a camera and start filming them for obvious reasons, but yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but what you would expect perhaps in a military base. But yeah, you can't really get close to anything. You can just hear it going on, see it, and unfortunately that's the way it is. So currently here at Aldershot Military Museum, as you come in, there's a decent little car park, but there's loads of tanks all lined up for you to have a little look around. But yeah, I'm going to have a little look around and check out these tanks. I mean, look at this bad boy. What's the deal with this one? An armoured personnel carrier from the early 1960s. So yeah, check this one out. So you can see on this picture here, and here you've got the soldiers coming out the side of it, sorry, out the back of it, and you've got like the little peephole window, and that's this one here. I mean, look at the thickness of that glass, absolutely solid, and it's still managed to crack as well. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a ticket for today?
I don't know, I've just parked up and had a little look around, yeah.
So tickets are available just in reception.
Okay, you're not allowed to just look at the tanks and stuff?
Like a quick look, yes, but otherwise all the paint that we need to paint them doesn't get funded.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to go to work, you see, and so and that's at 1 o'clock. If I was to buy coffee, I'm going to get a coffee. Is that?
Grab his ticket is for outside as well.
Yeah, no, all right, I get it. Thank you, mate. And how long is to go around? How would it look?
Say to allow
at least an hour. Right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Right. Hey, how are you doing? Is there a coffee shop in here? Oh, it's through there. Oh, the man there that we've met. How are you doing? All right.
So,
just that would be lovely. Yeah, just in a takeaway cup. Thank you. I'll stick a little donation in here as well. Yeah. Thank you so much. Take care. Hiya. Are you hot in that today?
Really not too bad. Always cold.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
Are you here for the school children? Is that the
yes.
Oh, okay. So,
school workshop.
So like a bit of I suppose making it more real for them. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Do you often do that here, or?
Yeah, pretty much every week.
Here, yeah.
Quite busy.
Yeah. Are you an actor, or are you
I do the school workshop.
Yeah.
Just to act.
Yeah. Okay.
This is more regular.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it.
Okay, cool. So, that's cool. You get to speak to the kids and whatnot. Yeah. What's your name?
Lauren.
I'm David. Nice to meet you, Lauren.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you best of luck, and hope the kids are well behaved for you. And so look at this one here. This is called the Daimler Ferret Armoured Car, and soldiers would only be able to enter apparently from the top, but I believe there are escape hatches, and maybe that one is, maybe that's what this little ledge is here. But you'd have to be quite a trim. This one's a little bit bigger, probably might be able to fit through that. But yeah, this is from the 1952, this one is from. So yeah, super cool armoured vehicle, a lot smaller, probably get 2 or 3 people on board perhaps. So there we have it. It's kind of the end of the vlog. I'm going to have to head off to go and do my show shortly. Unfortunately, it's not as in depth as I would have imagined it would be. Obviously, I knew it wouldn't be easy to get into these bases or to have a look around or to get some sort of visuals on them, but it seemed to be a lot harder than it appeared to be quite hard. So I want to respect that. And yeah, unfortunately, the vlog isn't probably going to be as long as some of my other ones. But yeah, that's just the way it is. But that was my time here in Aldershot, here in Surrey, the home of the British military. And still, as you can see, it has such a presence. Despite what some of the people have said, you can definitely feel it here. Perhaps it has diminished, and like that bloke said, it's moved up to Yorkshire. Who knows? But that's it. Honest review of the town. I was here for an hour and a half, had a little look around. Thank you very much for watching. Tell me if there's any better things I could have seen. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in another town. Thank you.